you've got a lot of guys who've got a lot of experience in tournament play. How helpful can that be? Because they played in so many tournament games.
Well, I think it can be very helpful. I think our staff is pretty well prepared that way too. I mean, we're fairly organized, and the thing that I like about my team is we're intelligent kids that listen pretty well, so they can move from potentially a Princeton offense to a dribble drive offense, so they can adapt, I think, fairly quickly, and I think they're drilled enough that they can make those changes within 24 hours.
Certainly you like a first round bye, but now you have two teams kind of to get prepared for it. But you just played one of those. Does that make it a little simpler where you can go a little more toward SMU because you just got done with Rice?
Well, it does help, and the fortunate thing for us is both teams are on our side of the conference, and of course we've played Rice now 2 years in a row in the conference tournament. So I think we spend a little more time on SMU because their offense is so unorthodox compared to everyone else's. It kind of goes against all your defensive principles of ball you man and help side and all those things. So we're focusing there.
You came here a day earlier generally than you would normally go, and handling that. Is that going to be at the end of the week? Is it going to make it seem like it was a long week, or is it going to be all right?
Yeah, it'll seem like it's a long week. It always does. I mean, for the most part, I guess 2 years ago we went to Memphis on a Tuesday, but that's the only time in my 6 years. So we'll see. It's Tuesday.
Getting ready for a tournament is always a fun thing, but in the past it's been tournaments, I say in the past, this year tournaments in the middle of the year. There's a different deal when you're getting ready for a tournament like this. Do you feel intensity change, anything like that, or is teaching?
Well, you mean right now?
Yeah.
As far as I don't think we have the tournament feel at all right now, just in the sense that we've been somewhat isolated as a team. We're just doing our thing. I think maybe tomorrow, once we go into the arena and actually shoot, we only get 40 minutes there. I think the kids know it's a tournament, but I just don't think that you get that sense because we haven't seen any other teams or anything like that. So, like I said, we're somewhat isolated.
How much basketball are they going to get a chance to watch? I mean, hey, they want to watch too. You got 4 games tomorrow. Are they going to get a chance to see a little bit too?
Well, it depends. I guess we'll talk about that tonight. I really hadn't thought about it. I'm more into the rest thing. But we get up early to shoot, then we come back, and then we go practice later. So what are you going to do? Go let them watch early, and then come back and then practice. I mean, I think practice is really important. We may let them watch the first half of the SMU Rice game tomorrow, and go from there. But it's a late night tomorrow night.
Yeah, and you've got. I mean, there's 3 games to get ready, or 3 days to get ready for one game. A game that's important. A lot of intensity building up. Is part of the job, Coach, just keeping them on that keel so they build evenly?
Yeah, I just think it's real important for me to just not let them relax too much. I mean, I don't mind a little controversy from time to time. I don't mind them not being too comfortable at times because I think it's really important that they focus in on the task at hand, and the task at hand is a 8 o'clock game Thursday night against either Rice or SMU.
Now, I realize it had nothing to do with basketball, but you took them out to a dinner last night. You're going to take them tonight. I know you think it's important for them to experience some of what's going on around them. And I mean, to me, as I hear the kids, I think they get something from that, and apparently you do too.
Well, yeah, I think that their personalities come out. They get to wear their own clothes, which is kind of nice instead of just the team sweats all the time. And you went to an Italian restaurant last night. We're going to go to a kind of a famous steakhouse tonight, and I want them to enjoy the finer things in life and want the finer things in life. And to get the finer things in life, you have to have a work ethic, and you have to make good decisions in your life and be willing to do what you have to do to be successful. And I think that's all a part of it. So, plus it's good to get out of the hotel.
Sure.
I mean, it's not necessarily a walking city. So, it's good to get them out.